The Shadowed Obsession, Unveiling Susan's Secret. In the three-part saga, The Shadowed Obsession, Emily, a bright-eyed freshman at Whitewood University, is thrust into a harrowing journey of self-discovery when she becomes the target of her own mother's obsessive and controlling behavior. As Emily navigates the challenges of college life, she finds solace in newfound friendships with her roommate Sarah and charming classmate Alex. However, her excitement is quickly overshadowed by unsettling occurrences around campus and mysterious messages from an unknown sender. As Emily delves deeper into the mystery, she uncovers a dark truth. Her mother, Susan, harbors a dangerous obsession with maintaining control over her daughter's life. With the help of her friends, Emily confronts Susan and unravels the tangled web of lies and manipulation that has plagued her for years. Together, they must navigate treacherous waters and confront the shadows of the past to break free from Susan's suffocating grip and forge their own path forward. The Shadowed Obsession, Unveiling Susan's Secret, is a gripping tale of love, betrayal, and redemption, where the bonds of friendship are tested and the strength of the human spirit shines through even in the darkest of times. As Emily and her friends fight to reclaim their lives, they learn that sometimes the greatest battles are fought not with swords and shields, but with courage, resilience, and the unwavering belief that no shadow is too dark to overcome. The Shadowed Obsession, Unveiling Susan's Secret. Part 1. Shadows of Affection. As the summer sun dipped below the horizon, Emily stood at the threshold of a new chapter in her life, her heart a mix of excitement and trepidation. She glanced around her cramped dorm room at Whitewood University, taking in the posters on the walls and the scattered textbooks on the desk. Suddenly, the door swung open, and in stepped her roommate, Sarah, with a warm smile on her face. "Hey there, you must be Emily," Sarah said cheerfully, extending her hand. "Yeah, that's me," Emily replied, returning the smile. "Nice to meet you, Sarah." The two girls quickly fell into conversation, swapping stories about their hometowns and sharing their excitement about starting university. Emily felt a wave of relief wash over her as she realized that Sarah was easy to talk to and genuinely friendly. Over the next few days, Emily settled into university life, making friends with her classmates and exploring the campus with Sarah by her side. One day, while sitting in the courtyard with Sarah, Emily noticed a group of students laughing and chatting nearby. Among them was Alex, a handsome guy with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. Sarah nudged Emily playfully. "Check out Mr. Tall, Dark, and Handsome over there. He's been eyeing you all day." Emily felt her cheeks flush as she glanced over at Alex, who flashed her a charming smile. She quickly looked away, feeling a flutter of excitement in her stomach. Later that evening, as Emily sat in her room studying, her phone buzzed with a new message. Curious, she unlocked her phone to find a text from an unknown number. "Hey there, Emily. You looked cute today. A." Emily's heart skipped a beat as she read the message, a mix of curiosity and apprehension swirling inside her. Despite the unsettling message, Emily brushed it off and focused on enjoying her newfound friendships and the excitement of university life. However, in the back of her mind, a sense of unease lingered, fueled by the mysterious texts and strange occurrences around campus. As the night wore on and Emily lay in bed, she couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. Little did she know, the shadows lurking in the corners of her new life were about to emerge, casting a dark cloud over her hopes and dreams. Part 2. Echoes of Fear. The days at Whitewood University melted into a blur of lectures, study sessions, and late-night conversations with Sarah. Despite the lingering unease from the mysterious messages, Emily threw herself into her studies, determined not to let fear overshadow her newfound happiness. One afternoon, as she sat in the campus library poring over her textbooks, Alex approached her with a friendly smile. "Hey, Emily, mind if I join you?" he asked, gesturing to the empty seat beside her. Emily's heart skipped a beat as she nodded, trying to conceal her excitement. "Of course, Alex. Pull up a chair." As they delved into their studies together, Emily found herself drawn to Alex's easygoing charm and intellect. Before long, their conversation veered away from academia and into more personal territory, with Alex sharing stories about his family and upbringing. As the weeks passed, Emily's bond with Alex deepened, and she found herself falling for him more with each passing day. Yet, amidst the blossoming romance, the unsettling messages continued to plague her, their ominous words echoing in her mind like a sinister refrain. One evening, while out for a walk with Alex, Emily finally worked up the courage to confide in him about the messages. She watched nervously as his expression shifted from curiosity to concern. "Emily, that's Really strange, Alex said, his brow furrowing with worry. Have you told anyone else about this? Emily shook her head, feeling a lump form in her throat. No, I haven't. I didn't want to worry anyone. Alex reached out and squeezed her hand reassuringly. Well, you don't have to go through this alone. We'll figure it out together, okay? Despite Alex's comforting words, Emily couldn't shake the feeling of dread that lingered in the pit of her stomach. As she lay in bed that night, the weight of uncertainty pressed down on her like a leaden blanket. Suddenly, her phone buzzed with a new message, causing her heart to race with apprehension. With trembling hands, she unlocked her phone to find another text from the unknown sender. Emily, I'm watching you. You can't hide from me forever. A chill ran down Emily's spine as she read the words, her mind racing with fear and confusion. She knew she couldn't keep ignoring the messages, but the thought of confronting the unknown sender filled her with a sense of dread. As she stared at the message on her phone screen, Emily knew that the shadows lurking in the corners of her life were about to emerge into the harsh light of day, and there was no escaping their chilling embrace. Part 3. Veil of Deception. The ominous messages had escalated, casting a shadow over Emily's once vibrant life at Whitewood University. With each passing day, the sense of impending danger grew stronger, gnawing at the edges of her sanity. Despite her best efforts to maintain a facade of normalcy, Emily's world was unraveling before her eyes. One evening, as she sat in her dorm room with Sarah, the weight of her fears became too much to bear. Tears welled up in Emily's eyes as she poured her heart out to her friend, confessing the full extent of the harassment she had been enduring. I don't know what to do, Sarah, Emily sobbed, her voice choked with emotion. I feel like I'm being watched all the time, and I'm terrified of what might happen next. Sarah wrapped her arms around Emily in a comforting embrace, her expression filled with sympathy. I'm so sorry, Emily. You shouldn't have to go through this alone. We'll figure out a way to put an end to this, I promise. Determined to uncover the truth behind the mysterious messages, Emily and Sarah embarked on a quest for answers, scouring campus for any clues that might lead them to the identity of the sender. Their investigation led them down a winding path of dead ends and false leads, but they refused to give up hope. One afternoon, while sifting through old yearbooks in the university archives, Emily stumbled upon a clue that sent shivers down her spine. A familiar face stared back at her from the pages of a decades-old yearbook. Susan, her own mother, smiling innocently as if she didn't have a care in the world. Sarah, look at this! Emily exclaimed, her voice trembling with disbelief. It's my mom! What could she possibly have to do with all of this? Sarah's eyes widened in shock as she studied the photograph. I don't know, Emily, but we need to find out. Armed with newfound determination, Emily confronted her mother, demanding answers to the questions that had been plaguing her for weeks. Susan's expression shifted from surprise to anger as Emily accused her of being behind the harassment. How could you think such a thing, Emily? I'm your mother, for crying out loud, Susan protested, her voice tinged with indignation. I trusted you, Mom, Emily whispered, her voice trembling with hurt and anger. How could you do this to me? Susan's expression faltered, a flicker of remorse crossing her features before she retreated behind a mask of defiance. I did what I had to do to protect you, she insisted, her voice strained with desperation. You'll thank me one day, Emily. You'll see. But Emily could no longer bear to listen to her mother's lies. With tears streaming down her cheeks, she turned away, her heart heavy with the weight of betrayal. As campus security arrived to escort Susan away, Emily felt a sense of liberation wash over her, knowing that she was finally free from the toxic influence of her mother's shadow. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the labyrinth of mystery. If you enjoyed unraveling the enigma with us, don't forget to subscribe to Mystery You for more thrilling adventures and captivating investigations. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on our latest episodes. Remember, the truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring. Mystery You, where every puzzle has a solution.